Alrighty, thank you very much. Thank you. Gecko, the old school gamer here, presenting One and Done NBA 2K13. We're getting into the good, what everybody considers the good, 2K games as far as basketball goes. 13, 14 were really on fire, apparently. Yeah, I do have 2K14 on Xbox One, which I probably will eventually get around to doing one and dones for. But this one should be good. I'm only guessing. I haven't played it yet. I did create my player for my profile, but I haven't played any games on it yet. So we're gonna see what it's like. And here's the thing: this is presented or produced by Jay-Z. So obviously, the music is live and loud. So I turned off the music. I figured out how to see this. This is a weird menu setup. Okay, you got the 3 selections here, but if you hit circle, boom, that comes up. Now you can go in here and do what you want to do. But you have to remember to hit circle to go back. So you can do a career. You can create your player, which I already did. Joe Journeyman. Whatever, that looks like me, kind of like not even close. So, we'll just do franchise and like all this shit. Like just the standard modes. I honestly, I don't know what the association is, but you can play on the blacktop, which is always cool. I like to play those games where it's not in a big stadium. It plays in like a local establishment, a small gym, whatever. But let's just go here. Boom. I'm gonna change my team to Lakers. Why not? Okay, here we go.
Introducing the control stick, new for NBA 2K13. The control stick makes it easy to perform dribble moves like crossovers, spins, hesitations, and more with just a flick of the stick. And when it's time to take your shot, just hold down the modifier button and move the stick to shoot jumpers, layups, and throw down monster dunks. Performing more complex gestures with the control stick will allow you to pull off amazing dribble combinations and an entire arsenal of new shot types.
Okay. That, by the way, is Jay-Z talking, I believe. He's executive producing, so he's going to be all over there. Yeah. Yeah, that's his. I guess that's his song.
For the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin
Live on 2K Sports.
And Clark Kellogg alongside, and our sideline report tonight. And it's time to check the starting five.
I don't care. Let's go.
State Farm.
Let's go.
First for the Thunder. That court
Let's go.
And Thabo Cephalosha. And in the paint, holding down the pivot.
All right.
Cruising big man at 6'10". Big Perk. Kendrick Perkins. And it's Durant. And it's Ibaka in at the power forward. And for the Lakers. And in the backcourt.
Oh, he tipped it.
And it's center, the most dominant physical presence in the NBA, the elite defensive big man, Dwight Howard. Then there's world peace, and it's Gasol in at the power forward.
Throwing it down with one hand and making it look easy.
Easy and fun. He just thrives on making the D look silly.
Yeah, which is something he does pretty often.
Three.
You know, it's interesting. Sometimes with him, the contested shots are the ones that he tends to make. You know, sometimes if he's wide open, he misses. But you get a hand in his face, he seems to relish it.
And I just really admire his demeanor and consistency offensively. I mean, he's got tremendous composure and decision-making ability. He makes his teammates better.
Well, for
Damn.
Westbrook last year, a career high in field goal percentage and points per game. Just a devastating score, getting even better when he can score in so many different ways. Transition, he can knock down the jumper, and he's a terrific offensive rebounder.
World peace, good.
So you can still shoot with your buttons. You don't have to use the analog, which I like.
To go in for him to start off this game. Durant, no good.
When he's wide open like that, he'll rarely miss those.
And you mentioned how well Westbrook scored.
Out of bounds.
His assist did
I thought I had too much
But
momentum.
that wasn't just him. That was along with the team as a whole. The Thunder near the bottom of the league in assists because they've got great individual scores. They are able to get points without a lot of ball movement.
Why is
Once they
everybody down
incorporate
there?
The ball movement and the sharing of the ball with those
What the hell is
explosive
this?
scores, then I think you're going to have something special.
And so here is Oklahoma City. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Mike Brown. What's the news there, Doris?
He knows one of the hardest parts on scoring against this defense has to do with their prolific shot blocker, Serge Ibaka. He told me he's
Looked like that guy was struggling to get the ball. Holy shit.
Because he's so mobile. You often don't see
Gasol.
him coming. And Kevin, you add in his great rebounding and ability to hit from mid-range, and he's always an X factor for them. Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Doris. Here's Westbrook.
Ah!
Hit by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
You're going to have a heck of a time finding any flaws in his approach to the game offensively.
You know, with the Lakers, it's all about winning titles. Anything else is considered a disappointment. They were tested early, though.
We'll go back to that matchup.
Is that a foul against me?
Denver. Kobe's illness, had the stomach flu, our test out with the suspension, Meta World Peace. You know, had gotten the late regular season suspension with the elbow to the side of the head of James Harden. Steve, they were certainly facing their struggles.
Yeah, and those struggles caught up to them in the next round, Kevin.
Oh, man, I fucking
lost
hate
to the
this.
Oklahoma City Thunder, the younger, more talented team winning in that one. So for the Lakers, you know, moving forward,
Okay.
They've got a lot of talent, but it's aging talent. And sooner or later, they're going to have to get younger on that roster.
Damn!
To that time.
Dwight Howard is a fun-loving.
Damn!
He had all kinds of problems a year ago. Originally asked for a trade, and then he backed off the demand. And there were reports that he had asked management to fire Stan Van Gundy. I think the biggest question with Dwight Howard is just the maturity. You know, he came straight out of high school to the NBA, and you wonder if he ever figured out how to be a part of the team and how to really be a leader.
Kickball
The
violation,
Lakers
Lakers.
making a switch here. Blake's checked in. Nick Collison's checked in.
The
for
ball
Thunder.
got kicked? Is that what
Harden comes in for
I don't
Serge
think I've
Ibaka.
ever seen that before.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Controls the rebound and puts it back.
Way to go, Gasol.
Boy, nice tip.
I think that's your name.
The points from the missed shot and made it work.
Yeah, and those second chance points, Clark, they do add up.
Yes, sir.
They sure do. That's why boxing out is so important. Defensively, you can't just let a guy get to the rim and
World
not put a
Peace, is
body
that
on.
his name?
And you think about Orlando, from the fans to the coach to the other players on that roster, the whole situation with Howard not seeming fully committed, really tough on everybody.
Yeah, commitment is really the lifeblood of any team, Kevin. You know that. We know it as broadcast. Wow, what a throwdown. Yeah.
What a dunk.
Incredible. Wow. You know, for a player with his explosiveness, that was ATM time. Cash, money, the easy way.
Yeah, that kind of defense is not going to cut it against him.
Cash, money. I like that, Clark.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay. Can't hit. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Durant's got the ball.
Oh, boy.
Rebound by Meta World Peace.
Oh, I thought that was going to be a penalty.
And head
What
coach
the
Mike
fuck?
Brown, a very defensive-minded guy.
Oh, my
Worked
God.
As an assistant in San Antonio for years under Greg Popovich. And last year, his first with the Lakers, they were much improved defensively.
And that's exactly what you call a high percentage.
Here comes the Laker girls.
Sure is.
The one-handed throwdown. Gotta love
Some changes for the Lakers. Antoine Jameson's checked in for Gasol. Barnes comes in for Meta World Peace. And it's Jody Meeks in for Steve Nash. The Thunder also changing it up. Jones checked in for Durant. Daquan Cook comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Maynard in for Russell Westbrook. Hey, you talk about the defensive first philosophy for Coach Mike Brown. Steve, it certainly helps to have the size the Lakers do inside to use that kind of system, to use that philosophy.
That's right, Kevin. And remember, they had the same philosophy in San Antonio when Mike Brown was an assistant because of the size with Duncan and Robinson. So with the Lakers size now, it's a similar defensive scheme, forcing everything to the baseline, into the help, make players shoot over the top of the Laker bigs. And it's been a blueprint for success for Mike Brown, not only in L.A., but Cleveland, Indiana, and San Antonio as well.
And the pass to Cook. It's up a three. They get it back. Harden the pass to Collison. And good on the basket. Book it.
Kevin, they've been playing with an awful lot of energy here, getting a lot of offensive rebounds. That's always an indicator of hustle and energy.
Meeks can't hit. The Thunder leading by 6. Here's Harden in for the dunk.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
Outside, Meeks. Snatched up. Barnes.
Oh,
So
come
the whistle
on.
blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
Lakers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. So both
What
teams
the
making some
fuck?
changes here. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. He got it up. No luck.
All right. We got a winner. This is a pretty good one. This is pretty good. The controls are a little different than the later ones and early ones. It's like right in that middle spot where it's like, oh, okay, I got it. It's not too hard to figure out as far as basic controls. I mean, obviously, you can do much more than what I was doing. You know, specific dribbles and shit like that, whatever. That's a little too fancy for me, but gameplay, it looks great. Feels great. You know, it's good. It's all good. A tier. Absolutely A. No complaints. Except, you know, the music is got to be shut off. But that's all right. That's all good. Adios, amigos.